I'm Shantae.
And I'm Jamika.
And we're the ladies of Off the Chain Mondays. We back, bitches. Happy New Year 2019.
Right? First episode of the year.
Episode 1.
Hope you missed us. We got some good stuff coming up for you. I know you guys see like the food and we have like the boxes on the table. So we're trying something a little different, a little new. We got some chicken.
Yeah.
And Janika, she picked it up. Where did we get this from?
I got my bones on there. I'm trying to
We've
camouflage.
been eating before we started, so
I'm trying to camouflage my bones. Anyway, so we basically doing like a little mukbang, discussing our little topics today too. But I got these wings. It's oh my gosh,
they're pretty good.
They're pretty good. Lemon pepper hot wings, barbecue wings. It's chicken grill. You know what? Let me double check the actual name, but it's in Kissimmee. It's chicken grill, I believe. Let me see the exact name. Look at Shantae, you just eating the wings.
It's good. It's good.
Shantae, like, yeah, you go check the name while I just bite into this wing real quick.
I smoked before this, so
Yeah.
I got the munchies. And y'all can judge me.
I already had so it's chicken grill and wings. So I was right. Chicken grill and wings. It's pretty good in Kissimmee, so check that out. I mean, it's kind of deep, but
whatever, it's good.
Whatever,
Right,
it's good. And it's good prices as well because we got 30 wings and it was like $20 something dollars. So pretty good, $22.
That's not bad.
So that's what we about to do.
Yeah, check them out. We're gonna eat as we go along.
Yeah, probably eat.
Make sure you check out Chicken Grill. Okay, so what we have on the agenda for topics today, we're going to discuss mental health, as well as setting goals and how our personal feelings on like setting goals and why we feel it's important. And then we want to talk about like some current TV shows / movies that we're watching. Maybe give you like our little reviews on it, yay or nay. The first topic we're going to discuss is mental health. I think I can speak for all of us when I say this topic really was something that we wanted to discuss because I know for me, I feel like it's a taboo topic when it comes to our community in general. Like people don't like to discuss, mental health issues. They don't, pay attention to the symptoms and, just try to be there for people who may be experiencing these issues and kind of just like, ignore it and sweep it under
joke
the
about it.
Yeah, and kind of, make people feel bad for feeling a certain way, which is not really a positive. It's a detriment to the community when you don't, just water those people who may be going through some things. And it doesn't make you less of a person. It doesn't make you, make someone else better than you because you're having that issue and someone else isn't. And I think a lot of people feel that way, or, the community has made people feel ashamed of, accepting the fact that this may be going on with them. So we want to just kind of discuss that, maybe give out like some resources that you can go to kind of like help you and guide you and dealing with situations like that. I don't know if one of you guys had anything you wanted to touch on with it or any resources that you know of, but
as for resources, I don't got no resources, but I just want to briefly touch base on because mental health got so many different aspects.
Yeah,
There's depression, there's bipolar, anxiety, schizophrenia. It's all of that in the whole mental health. I mean, depression, that gets joked about a lot, and it's not something to be joked about. Bipolar gets joked about a lot as well, and then anxiety, when people are like, just breathe it out, you'll be all right. That gets joked about a lot as well.
There's a lot of that.
You be alright. You be alright. Just breathe it out.
Which is true. You will be alright.
Yeah, you will be alright, but it's not that easy.
Yeah. Of a mental breakdown.
Exactly. So, just like in personally, you know, especially when you go through certain things in life, you might go through depression. You know, you go through. I mean, people get depressed over a hard breakup or someone passed and something like that. And it could affect you differently than other people. And you might get affected by that. You might be in depression for months. You might just be in depression for a few weeks. It might only take a couple of days. Everybody goes through their ways and how they get through it. You might gain weight. You might lose weight. And, you know, people are like, oh, you getting fat. Bitch, do you?
You don't even know why.
You don't even know. You don't even know what I'm going through right now. I might have gained 20 pounds, but you don't.
Well, I might have lost 20 pounds.
I might have lost 20 pounds, but you don't know the reason why. And like a lot of black families, they do. You know, for instance, I'm not trying to throw nobody, but I went to my grandparents' house, and they're like, Jamaica, you getting fat? You gaining so much weight? You need to stop. You need to just. Do you know? You're not even asking me. You know.
Are you okay?
Are you okay? What's going on? I mean, it's
it's
common, right? Do you want somebody to sit down? You want to? No, it's always like that. I mean, not everybody's like that. With my parents, I'm letting them get more of an understanding because even with my parents, they like, okay, you crying it out in the corner, like. You know, they wouldn't so much like, oh, you be alright, but they wouldn't have take it more into account like, why am I like this? You get what I'm saying? So even more now that I'm being an adult, going speaking to them more, they understand it. Because even with my brother being bipolar, they didn't have more of that understanding. They was just like, oh, Kylie, if you do certain things, he might snap. No, it's more to it than he might snap. You know, so it's just like as a community, we gotta like
educate yourself.
Yeah, we gotta be more educated on the situation. Yeah. You know, people that got skits, like they
don't dismiss it. You know, take it serious. Sometimes people don't take it serious.
It's an actual condition. I mean, you might not think of it as, but it is.
And sometimes it might not even be an issue of like mental, you know, like an actual diagnosed mental health.
Issue. Yeah, it just might be.
People have their moments
seasonal.
where they need, you know, like sometimes
this time of the year something happened. This time of the year 3 years ago, and it just hits you every time of that year. Every year is I call it seasonal mental breakdowns.
You just don't want people to feel like they're alone and like there's nobody they can talk to. I think that it should be talked about. I think that people should be more attentive to those that they love. Check on those, even your strong friends. Check on, you know, and your strong family members or whatever. Check on them every once in a while. It doesn't have to be, you know, a dramatic type of ordeal, but just making sure that you're checking on those people. You know, sometimes just checking on somebody can go a long way.
A text could go a long way. Hey, how you doing? Are you okay?
You know, they actually say that the suicide rates go up around the holidays.
Because they don't have no family that's supportive.
Because, the holidays are actually the loneliest time of the year for a lot of people.
Yeah.
So, and we just came through that season. So I hope that everybody made it through safe and sound.
Reach out to somebody. Don't be afraid.
Even if you gotta reach out to one of us, bro. Like, I'll be the first one to tell you, I suffer from depression and anxiety, bad, to the point where I can go days without talking to nobody, other than being at work, and nobody at work will know that I'm even going through anything at all because I put the face on, because I gotta do what I gotta do, and I force myself to get up and go to work, but I could literally sit in my house. I'll come in from work and not talk to nobody at all. My phone will be ringing, the chat will be going. I don't want to be bothered. I shut down. My anxiety, it'd be through the roof. If I didn't smoke weed, I don't know, boy.
That's what I'll be saying. I'll be going to work and I'll be like all over the place. I'll be like, yo, I need a blunt. Like,
because my problem is I don't and this is going to tie into the goals later on. But as far as I am, like, all my problems hit me at one time.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know how to break them down into smaller segments. And that's kind of what you got to do in order to make it through.
Yeah.
You kind of got to be like, okay, I can't control none of this right now, but I can control this. So let me focus on this piece right here. And then when I'm able to, I'm going to get back to this piece over here. But for me, I'd be like, no, I got to fix all of it and I got to fix it now.
Right now. And that's how you get...
And how am I going to fix it right now?
Because
I can't see a way to fix it right now. Oh my God, if I don't fix it right now, I got 3 people who are hungry and depending on me. Fuck, I got to fix it right now. Yep. So that's where my anxiety comes in, and I have to learn how to get control of that too. I personally, I believe in therapy. I don't necessarily believe in medicating for myself. I don't like all the pills and stuff that they prescribe, but that's for me personally.
Right.
If it works for you, I encourage you to take your medicine. Yeah. I encourage you to find ways to cope, find ways to deal. If you need to go in a room by yourself and scream your head off,
yeah, do it. I tell my friends that all the time. If you need to punch something, you need to scream, do it.
Do it.
Like,
as long as you don't harm nobody else
or yourself.
Yeah.
Do it. Do what you need to do to get to a place where you can.
If you just need to yell.
Yeah, sometimes you need to.
And sometimes you need to cry. Sometimes crying can help too. Some
people is like, it's very like therapeutic.
It is. Some people, you know, want to be so tough and strong and not cry. Nah.
Just because you cry does not mean you're weak.
Exactly. And cry it out sometimes.
Listen, it took me a long time to get that concept, because to me, crying was a sign of weakness. You crying, what you crying for? Yeah. Crying ain't gonna fix it. Crying ain't gonna make it no better. You wipe them tears and just get up and do what you gotta do. Until, I want to say maybe about a year, maybe 2 years ago, it was like, okay, you need to cry.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's a release. Yeah.
It's a release.
It's a release, and it's a reason God gave us that ability to be able to do that. We're humans. We're not robots.
Yeah.
Exactly. You know, you're human at the end of the day. Allow yourself to be human. And if you can find someone that you trust enough to be able to confide in and talk to them and reach out to them when you are feeling lonely, or, you know, like Shantae said, because I'm the same way. I will separate myself and be like, I need space. Yep. Last year, like, I don't even know if I was going through depression or not, but it was just so many ups and downs to it. It was just a lot going on. So I just encourage you to educate yourselves. They do have resources if you look for them. We're in the age of technology. It's at the tip of your fingers. It's not that hard to find. They have government programs that you can look into to educate yourself on it. They even have resources for, there's like a center for parents who may have kids that they may feel like are showing certain symptoms,
going through certain
and
things.
they help you kind of just like be able to deal. It's a guide, you know. It's not like you have to follow it step by step, but it's a guide, you know, just help you to kind of, you know, deal with whatever it is you're dealing with.
I want to touch base on the kids things too, because a lot of parents.
Oh, before you get on that, another good source, especially if you low income, call the United Way. It's the 211 number. You dial it from your phone, whatever area you in. If you're in Central Florida, you dial it from a 407 or 321 number. You just dial 211 and it'll connect you with the United Way, and they will give you all types of resources. Not just even for mental health services, but literally for everything. If you need help with your light bill, phone bill, whatever, your rent, whatever the case may be, you moving and you need help moving. Any type of resources that you need, including mental health, you can get it through United Way. So keep that number in mind. 211. Yeah.
Yep.
They didn't heard my voice.
Because they also help with your light bill. If your lights is about to be turned off, your water about to be turned off. Yep. They help you with that. So that is a good resource for that. But with the whole parents and kids, you know, showing the signs and everything, you guys gotta pay attention to kids, because these suicides that's been happening with these children. Yes, with these children, these parents is like, I had no idea. You had to have some idea, because I seen one when the kid killed himself, and he told his parents what he was going through. They're like, oh, we're gonna get you out of the school at the end of the year. No, get them out of the school right then. I don't care if they gotta go to the next district, whatever. You need to get them out of that situation, because that's what's affecting them and letting them.
Or address the situation, let the kids know. But sometimes all kids need to see is that you're on their team.
Yeah, that too. But with this child, I guess they trying to help him out, and then it was still bad. Going to the school was still bad. You know, when you go down to all those steps, you need to take them out of that situation, because there's nothing else is helping them. Take them out of the situation.
I would say just take it serious.
Yeah, take it more serious than
someone, whether it's your kids or just whoever. Just take it serious enough to be like, it's better to be safe than sorry. That is my motto. Like, I don't take anything lightly. I don't know if it's because of how I grew up and just the things that I've been through. I don't take anything lightly. At the end of the day, if it's not that serious, then great. It's not that serious. But at least you know that if it was, you took it serious enough to where you did everything you could to try to prevent anything tragic from happening. Because we know I'm not a parent, but there's no guide to parenting. You know what I mean?
At all.
Hindsight is 20/20. So like. I'm pretty sure there are people who do things and you're like, how did I not see that? And you know what I'm saying? Like when stuff happens, I know for me personally, when I do something and I realize later on that, that was a bad decision, I could have done this better, then, I already know that you're probably feeling like, damn, I could have done better in that situation. So I already know that you're probably beating yourself up unless you're just this evil person. But normally a person, when something, goes awry, it's kind of like, damn, I didn't see that. It was right there. How come I didn't see that? But I would just say, take it seriously. I think a lot of people just don't take it seriously.
Yeah.
They just feel like it's not.
Yeah, you gotta talk to them.
Talk to your kids.
Try to understand what they're going through.
They tell me 1,000,001 stories a day. I'm like, oh my god, all this shit happened in one day. You for real? But no funny shit. Like I know all their business.
Right?
I know all their friends' business. I know who their friends are. I know who they hanging out with. I know what they're going through on a day-to-day basis. Like, I know for a fact that when I ask Aiden, how was your day? He's going to tell me no matter what day it is, since he was 5 years old, the answer has been the same. It was the worst day ever. Why was it the worst day ever, Aiden? And Aiden will tell me why it's the worst day ever. And then I try to flip it for him and say, well, okay, tell me 3 good things that happened in your day. At least 3.
Yeah.
Start training your kids to think with a positive mindset. I'm not saying it's a cure to bullying, but let's be real. We all experience bullying on some level.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
I don't know what it is about this generation in particular where they're not able to cope. I feel like that's something that we're falling short on as parents, that we're not maybe as involved as we need to be when it comes to these kids, and we're not taking what they say to us serious.
And as a community. As
a community as well, because there's been times where I had to call my kids' school and say, X, Y, and Z is going on in your classroom. Why was I not made aware? Yeah. Oh, I didn't know. You didn't know? You in the classroom. Well, your kids spend more time in school than they do with you.
Facts.
Yep. The teacher's supposed to be known.
The teacher's supposed to be just as on board with your student as you are, because she spent more time with your kid than you do. Mm-hmm. There's no way you gonna tell me that you never had a conversation with a lady who with your kid all day. How did your teacher don't got your email address? She don't email you,
right? Don't got your number.
I have a perfect childhood, but baby, my sister, her and my brother-in-law will pop up.
My mama too.
To school. I wouldn't even know that they was there. They would just, so how was class? It's not because I was like a bad student or anything. I wasn't like...
I was a good student. I was a bad child. No, however, I got good grades, but I was bad as fuck. So,
but they would just pop up just to see what was going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, we saw you through the window of the door. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you was there. You know what I mean?
That's the thing, because my mom being a teacher, she always used to schedule meetings with the teacher, always be at every parent-teacher conference, be at every little activity, just to get involved with the actual teachers, deans, principal. My mom was friends with everybody in that school just because.
I went to a parent-teacher conference with the vice principal of LA school, right? Mm-hmm. Because her little clique, her little Mean Girls clique, got in trouble.
It's got to be done.
They got in trouble or whatever, so the school didn't call me about the situation. I had talked to my child about how school was going, blah, blah, blah. Long story short, it came out in conversation. I decided to contact the school. So I get up there to the school to have this conference, whatever. And the vice principal said to me, oh my God, I wish I could clone you. And I was like, I mean, I know I'm cute or whatever. Clone me for what? And she was like, you have no idea. She was like, out of the 5 girls that's involved, you're the only parent.
Really?
That contacted me.
Wow.
And this has been going on for weeks. She was like, not one parent has reached out to me other than you. And I'm like, maybe the other parents don't know, but to me, I'm still like, it took me a minute to find it out. But with my child personally, and this goes for all three, it's not like I'm harder on my girl than I am on my boys, because Caribbean people got a habit of that too. They put their little boys up on a pedestal. But we'll get into that maybe another time. But at the end of the day, I'm very involved with my kids. Like, I'm checking the social media, left, right, and center. Like, my friends is checking it, so because it takes a village. My friends is texting me like, she's supposed to be in 4th period. She on Instagram,
right?
With her fingers up, like, you know, she can't get away
with her
nothing.
tongue out. Like,
I'm like, she laughing. What you doing up? Like, she'll message me. What you doing up? It's past midnight. What you doing up?
Why are you up?
Girl was on live one time while I was at work. I sure did join the live. I said, okay, let me have my phone sitting here while Lee on live at school. I'm like, okay, let me watch.
Class. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, whatever I miss, it's other eyes out there watching, and that's how it got to be, because these kids, they need us. They're going through different shit than what we went through. Some of it is the same. A lot of it is different, because this is our first generation that doesn't know what society is like without technology.
Yep.
So bullying now is not just a school thing. Bullying is
social media.
So you could have people from other places bullying you. Now, so you're not only facing a bully at school, you get on Instagram and they got everybody from China on down bullying them too. We don't know what bullying is like on that grand of a scale. So we don't know how to tell our kids to cope with it.
And because their cyber has made it like just overwhelming.
Because back in the day, your parents sent you outside to fight. That's how we handle bullies. You go outside, you stand up for yourself. But how can you stand up for yourself against a bully that's on the screen?
Yeah. How do you?
And then you can share it. It can go viral.
Yep.
You know, it's just, we have to treat each other better. With this
and set a better example.
Yeah.
Yep.
We have to treat each other better, and it does take a village. It takes a community. I know that old saying of, well, it ain't happening in my home. It's not gonna happen with my child.
You don't even know.
First and foremost, you don't know.
Yeah.
You could be at work. You could be
saying that, and something happening to your child at the same time.
Are you even talking to your child to like not know this is not going on? Like,
that's number one.
Are you having a conversation with your child saying, "Oh,
I don't want to get too deep into it, because like you said, maybe we can talk about this in another time. But the whole Black Lives Matter thing, we need to make sure we hold each other accountable as well. Yeah. It's not just other races. We need to hold each other accountable as well. We need to, if we're going to be a community and stand up and say that this is not right, we need to make sure we're saying that within ourselves as well. Because what's the saying? It starts at home. So it's going to start with us. So it takes a community, be more involved, take stuff more seriously. Because
be careful about how you talk about things in the presence of your kids. If you're one of those people who take mental illness as a joke,
your kids
if you're one of those people who take child abuse, sexual abuse as a joke,
they're not gonna come to you.
Or you say foul things like, "Oh, them bitches be out here lying," or "Them girls be fast in the ass." Your fast in the ass daughter not gonna come to you and tell her that upper body touching her.
You know.
Because you gonna think she's fast.
So my mama she's not gonna trust me.
If my mama say bitches be lying, I'm one of them bitches. She probably think I'm
lying. If I come to her.
Or if you say things like, "If anybody touch my kids, I swear to God on site, I'm going to jail." Yes, keep saying that in front of your kids so that they won't feel comfortable, because that's the only line of defense they got. So if they come and tell you and you get taken away, then what happens? What happens?
They don't have you anymore. Yeah.
And they're gonna blame themselves.
Yeah.
So
we have to be more conscious.
We got to be more conscious about the narrative that we have, and we got to be more humane.
Yeah.
Cause we coming right out of the Christmas season into the Valentine's season. I'm gonna tell you what, I was not in the Christmas spirit this year, guys, because I saw so many people just still being nasty to one another. I'm like, damn, this is the only time of year where you like kind of gotta be nice,
right? Like
Thanksgiving, Christmas, all of that time.
Nobody was being nice.
That whole time it's supposed to be like giving family, friends.
I did not feel that. Like,
and your friends can be considered your family too.
Yeah, but
you know, like touching on like the whole, like lonely. You know how holidays, can be like one of the most loneliest times for people. I know me and my friends, we would do like Friendsgiving.
Yeah.
We would do, like get-togethers, and everybody would cook and come together for like Christmas and like exchange gifts or whatever. Just
I've always had a house to go to for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, like
that
reach out.
You
can reach out to us. We your ladies.
Yeah.
Put your comments. We have anonymous boxes that nobody uses. Use it.
Yep.
We can pray, like we can cry together, we're here. It takes a community.
Hattie's the preacher, so if you want someone to actually really sit down and just give you a nice sermon, it would probably be more so.
If you want tough love,
I was about to say Shantae.
If you want
but
somebody
it might not
to
turn
turn
out
out
as nice.
if you want somebody to cut the shit and tell you to cut your shit, I'm the one to tell you straight up, hey, cut your shit. I love you.
If you want somebody to give you good into your bad, definitely gonna be Hattie, because Hattie gonna make good into every little situation.
Hattie
I mean,
can
it's good.
find the happiness in everything.
Yes,
Which is good.
It's good.
It's good.
But
We balanced.
I don't.
We balanced here.
Yeah.
You know?
I be trying to just figure it out.
She's
on my way.
You want somebody to make you laugh, go to Jamaica.
Yeah.
Yeah,
if
'cause
you
I'm
need
a
to laugh
clown
out
all
of it.
day.
Yeah.
Even I know it's not. Even if you're trying to be serious, I'ma still try to clown, make you laugh.
You know, we well balanced here. Just let us know what you want. Well balanced. But yeah, if you want to know more about like different resources and where you can find them, or just want to confide, definitely reach us on our social media accounts. We'll have it. Should be on the screen.
My page is private, but my messenger is not. So if you want to message me,
don't be messaging her some wild shit, because she gonna have you
Yo.
blocked real quick.
words to everything. I love.
If
If I see a dick pic, I swear to God.
What?
She might make it go viral.
I will post your shit. I will listen. Don't get ridiculous, all right? When I say you can come in my inbox, I mean you can come to ask me like if you need help through something or you need somebody to talk to. Listen, don't get wild in my inbox. Right? I'm just the shit is wild enough.
You. Her she might share it.
It ain't no bite. I'm gonna screenshot that shit, and I'm probably gonna tag you. We going viral, baby. We going viral. So don't play with it.
And she ain't gonna block out your name, so
No, I'm not.
That,
I'm not.
Ain't no scratching it out.
It's
Niggas
scratching it out.
say, "Oh, Rashid said you ain't see Rashid." Yeah,
They gonna go looking up your account.
Yep.
they gonna try to add you or say some other shit in your inbox. So
You don't gotta wait for a girlfriend
Don't.
because you're really in trouble.
I
I'm
can't.
not protecting nobody, so
But we love you. We're here.
and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's a fact. Next, we're gonna get into our 2019 goals. So, brief little
2019.
backstory.
2019. 2019. 2019. Oh.
2019. 2019. 2019. All right.
This is exciting.
I am. I'm excited. I'm excited for 2019. Let me
Right?
say
Because
something.
2018
2018, you was on some other shit, bitch.
hit me with a
You
bat.
was on some real other shit, bitch. And I'm very happy to see you go. Please do not come back and take all that extra shit you have with you. Take it
And
with
leave
you
it
when
there.
you go, okay?
Leave it.
Deuces. So, with that being said, I'm excited for 2019 because I think I got some big things. Big things are gone, you know? So with that being said, Brian, I hate when you do this.
Yeah, what are you saying?
I'm trying to tell you, move the decanter over to
Oh, the cancer.
Yeah.
That's good? Alright, cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
Y'all don't mind my chicken bones. Let me tell you, what's this thing called again? What's it called?
Mukbang.
Mukbang, okay? So this a bougie
We
one.
really eating.
We really for real ate,
Yeah.
but this a bougie one. We ain't doing all that crazy.
We break open the box, rip over the thing, so this is gonna be my plate.
This is a bougie mukbang, okay?
We ain't got the sauce dripping, even though I probably wiped my face with grease stains.
But as you can see, shit was good.
Yeah, you know.
I think I already ate like
And by
6
the way, this is how you
six
eat chicken.
wings.
Eat that chicken.
To the bone.
My mom would be very
To the
upset
bone.
with me to see this.
Yeah, I'm upset with you.
Patty playing with it. Me and Drew
Yeah,
over here.
yeah.
You know.
But anyway, back to 2019 and the
That's
good
how white
things
people eat
that
chicken. You know what? Let me know.
let's go back to
Well, clearly
2019.
I ain't white.
We don't know what you got going on.
Yo.
On that note,
Anywho.
our goals for 2019. So the reason we decided to do this segment, I don't know if these ladies were aware, but every year at the beginning of the year, I do make a list of things that I would like to see take place in the year to come. So I believe in manifesting, also known as power in the tongue, also known as speaking things into existence. I'm really not a religious person. I'm not overly religious at all, but I do believe in a higher being, and I am a very spiritual person. So with that being said, we were made in his image, so call us by our name, so quote the great Erica Badu. Reason I say that is because we have the power for things to happen, not to say on our own, But we have that same power. We just don't know how to use it. So, with that being said, if you want to see things come to pass, write it down. I don't mean make a list on your notepad on iPhone. I don't mean type it out on your computer. I mean actually get a pen and paper. Yes, we in 2019. I know it's so hard to find. Give me a fucking break, okay? Get your ass a pen and a paper and literally write down what it is you want to manifest in this year to come. The reason I say that is because you remember when we was kids, what we had to do? We had spelling homework.
Yeah.
You know what that is? Words are a spell. So what words are you using to create the spells in your own life? Right? Am I making sense?
I never thought of it in that way.
Yeah, but I never thought, but it makes sense.
All right. So with that being said, get you a pen and paper. Write your stuff down. When you write it down, it becomes real.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So I don't have my list in front of me because it's a lie. And there's certain things that I can't speak yet because just like how there's people out there who wish good for you, there's also people who wish bad for you. So you have to be careful with what you let people in on.
Yep,
there's certain things. People might follow me like on Facebook and stuff like that and be like, I know her whole life. No, you think you know my whole life. You know what I want you to know. What I'm okay with you knowing. What I don't really care about you knowing. But as far as the intimate details of my life, you have no idea. Okay, so with that being said, one of my main goals for 2019 is I am trying to be in a real life adult, guys. I'm going to finally go ahead, get it together, and clean this goddamn credit up. I have spent my 20s really from pillar to post. So my credit is like, I never gave a shit about it. I got more important things to worry about than Capital One calling my goddamn phone. No, Capital One, you can't get $150 this month because my light bill's $150 and I gotta make a choice. So in the past, I didn't care. Some things built up, caught up to me. Yeah. I'm trying to get those things cleared up now. Get them cleaned up. I want to buy a house. Haven't decided where yet, but you know, that's one of the things I know I need to get done in order to be able to make that step. So 2019, thing number one, get my credit together. Start clearing that up. Number two, I am trying to speak more positivity into my own life, into the lives of my children. I'm pretty much known as a cussing parent. I cuss a lot, a hell of a lot. I don't mean no harm by it, but I have to start taking into account the way my words may affect the little people who look up to me and depend on me, because I got a cusser on my hands, and I can't blame nobody but myself. Even though, in his defense, he had a damn good reason for cussing. I'm not all the way mad at him for his choice in cussing. But I do know as a parent, okay, yeah, I can't let my kids cuss. So I'm going to work on that. Not saying that I'm not going to cuss people out because I am. I'm just saying that I'm going to be more careful about the words that I use in reference to them and the things that I say to them or around them. I'm going to be more conscious of that this year.
This barbecue was all popping.
It really was.
Yeah, it's good.
I licked my fingers a little bit. That wasn't too bougie of me, but I did lick my fingers. But also on my list, I have got to get off the phones. I work doing customer service. I have been doing the same type of work since 2013, and I'm motherfucking tired. I'm so tired. I'm tired of y'all complaining about y'all punk ass vacations. I'm so tired of y'all complaining about there's no availability when you're booking for 4th of July 2 weeks before. Like, I'm just tired. I'm tired. Okay? I had enough. I had enough of you baby boomers. Y'all rude as fuck. I had enough of y'all generation who come after the baby boomers, like Generation X. Suck y'all shit too.
Y'all my older ones. Why y'all so bitter?
That's the baby boomers. They rude as fuck.
Yeah.
Just so bitter.
And I be like, bitch, you going on vacation, but you big mad.
Like you getting me tight.
Right.
To people who may not be able to afford what you're doing.
Right.
Ain't no may not. I cannot, bitch. I ain't going to Hawaii. And I feel some type of way you going and I ain't. And on top of that, you talking to me nasty. So no, I'm not giving you no complimentary upgrade. Should have thought about that before you started speaking to me crazy.
Right. Once you start cursing, I'm hanging up.
Right.
Bye.
Yo, the job I work on now, guys. You know you can get fired if you hang up, even if they cursing.
For real?
For real, you gotta report it. You got to place the guest on a silent hold and report it. And the manager has to come and hear the guest actively cursing before you can hang up or disconnect.
Wow.
So I hope none of my customers decide to lose their goddamn mind, because then I'm gonna be losing my goddamn job. But hopefully I can get off the phones before that happens. I'm actively working to get off the phones. I don't mind working in the vacation field, but I no longer want to be on the phone. So that's another
relate to that.
That's another personal goal of mine. Other than that, I would like to start saving money. Because I'm always like in the middle of a crisis and oh my god, I ain't got no money. I gotta take
that was one of my be more budget.
Yeah, so
friendly in life.
Putting money away for a rainy day. Hopefully, the next job that I get into where I'm off the phones affords me the opportunity to put more money aside.
Or career,
or whatever I start on my own. Because I got some things in the works that I'm not gonna discuss just yet. But yeah, so those are just a couple of my goals for 2019. Oh, and what's always on my list is being a better mom. There's always room for improvement, and I don't really care what other people think about me. I'm gonna be perfectly honest, I don't give a shit what nobody thinks. But I do care what my kids think, and I do care, you know, not necessarily what they think. I care about what I'm presenting to them, what I'm showing them. But believe it or not, my kids don't get to watch the show because we talk about stuff that ain't kid appropriate. My daughter's really upset because we doing what we call it?
The mukbang. And she thought she was about to be in it.
She was like, I'm gonna be in y'all mukbang, but only because I like chicken.
Like,
girl, you wasn't invited. This not your moment. We gonna have in the near future. We'll do a kids segment. We'll have the kids come on.
Yeah.
But this right here, this was for us.
Right? The first one.
Yeah. So
maybe later down you could come in. Maybe Jameer might pop up.
You wanna talk about
Just
your
go rock.
Had him eat a cricket. I was eating some crickets today.
She's wild.
Yeah, she bugging out. I don't know what the hell be going on with Hattie. I don't know where she get these stuff
That's
from.
how I like it.
I really be thinking you like from a different type of people.
I am.
Sometimes. That's alright. Acceptive. Alright, so my goals. Shantae, you said so many things. I thought we was jotting out like three main goals.
Girl,
y'all over here got like
goals, however many that may be, right?
Y'all got like bullet point 10 points.
I got what it is. This is just for the show.
Right, that's what I said.
I mean, I thought,
pages.
3 point, for the show, y'all.
Well, whatever you feel comfortable with.
Okay. So my goals for this year is, I wouldn't say be a better person. I feel like I'm awesome.
I hate this bitch.
I feel like I'm amazing as a person. But I'm okay.
There's always room for improvement.
It's always room for improvement. And just like with people in general, I'm so aggressive a lot of times. And I also be joking most of the time. So I gotta find a balance in between the two, and I'm trying. I'm working on that. So definitely for this year, just to improve in life in general, gotta work on that. What else? Like Shantae said, also be a better mom to my son. You know, learn how to be a mom with just me and him, rocking it out this year and the future years. Not worried about no nigga.
You got this.
But you also have your village too.
Yeah. Oh my God. If it wasn't for my parents, Lord. Ooh.
That's why I said take a village.
It does. It does take a village. I'm so grateful for them, like, stepping in and be like,
y'all heard what I call my mama?
Your baby daddy? Because sometimes
your
people
baby
think
daddy.
in order to have,
like, she not being a good baby daddy. Like,
I'm like, did she even sign up for it? But, I think sometimes people have a misconception that in order to have, like, a male influence in your kid's life, it has to be, like, the father. Or, you know what I mean? Like, that's good if it is the case. However, if you have males in your family or male friends that you trust,
that's a fact.
Because they can also be an influence to.
I'll be honest with you.
It is.
I'll be honest with you. No shade against neither one of my baby fathers, but I always said this, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart. I'd rather no influence than a bad influence. That's first and foremost. With that being said, I've been blessed enough to where my kids have really had some good influences. You understand? Like I have some really dope male friends, not on no next shit either. Male, like genuine friends. Like we don't even cross that line. We don't have to cross that line. I mean, genuinely just good male. I have a lot of them.
Talking about like with my brother, I'll tell him like, yo, tell me Jimmy just did this shit, you know, bugging out. Kylie be like, yo, I gotta talk to him. I'm like, yeah, go ahead and talk to him, Kylie.
Yeah.
Go ahead and talk to him.
No lie.
Because it's like you need that other person, even if it's like you say a male, even another female sometimes could be that help as well towards your children. But I was like, yeah, go ahead and talk to him, Kylie, because I'm tired of that little boy.
When you say one time, there's certain things that he'll do with you that he won't do with you.
Yeah, exactly. With Khalid, he be like a good child. Yo, I leave him with Khalid. Khalid be like, Jamil, like he was chilling. Like I gave him his food. He went on the top. He was chilling. I said, you know what?
But children
he know who to try.
Misbehave most with their own parents. I always say that.
Yeah.
My kids try the out of me on a daily basis. My mother be here, they like little angels. I be like, cool, y'all real fake. Y'all real funny style. Because y'all know y'all don't act like that when I'm here. So
It's Granny.
Yeah.
Don't say that. You're in trouble. It's Mimi.
Oh, it's Mimi. My bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. She be like, I ain't no grandma. I ain't no grandma. I'm a Mimi. It's the same thing.
I remember Jermaine used to call my mom Gaga. I'm like, what?
That's what they used to call my stepfather.
I'm like, Gaga.
Which is another hump that we have to get over this year because things have drastically changed. So they don't have that male influence no more. But like I said, they still have very good male influence. Like when Aaliyah was acting up, talking about she got a boyfriend, blocked her uncle up so fast, and he was like, what? She did what? She wrote what on Instagram? Nah. He came over as soon as he got out of work. He didn't even go home and take a shower. He came straight to my house.
No.
You was funky, by the way.
Then
He came straight to the house and was like, yo, Aaliyah, like, this is not, let me tell you what boys think about girls that move like this.
Right.
You know? And girls need that.
They do.
And boys need it too. Because
They
like
do.
I had to tell Aaliyah, I'm like, you running behind a boy, do you know that this 10-year-old boy act the same exact way your brothers do?
Right.
So, you see how your brothers pick their nose and wipe it on stuff? That little boy do the same thing.
Doing the same shit.
You see what the laundry be looking like? That little boy laundry look the same way. So his Captain American drawers, Cap black. And we don't know how.
We got a pot to piss in.
Cap done got black. And I'm serious. So everything that you see your brothers do, just think that's what boys do. Because your brothers is normal. So yeah, that's normal shit you gotta deal with.
Right.
But like I said, having that village really does.
It does.
It helps.
Oh,
It helps. Because
Especially in this day and age, everything's so busy.
Yeah.
Parents are so busy trying to make sure that they are providing for their kids that, you know, sometimes
stuff falls through the
you know
cracks.
what I
Yeah,
mean? So
sometimes you can't be
it's
there at
great
all
to
times.
have a village
Yeah.
to be able to pick up the pieces when you're
No.
not able to be there. Like for example,
Exactly.
when you went to their play or whatever, and Shantae had to work. You know what I'm saying? Just stuff like that. It takes a village.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she sure did. She went to the Christmas play for the
I was
kids.
mad confused because I've never been to a Catholic church a day in my life. I'm over here. Shantae's mom was like, you gotta go on your knees. I said, what? I gotta get down too. I'm sitting in the chair, me and Jamil like this. Everybody going down. Everybody.
You don't have to because my church is still in the progress of being built, so you don't have to go on your knees, but you gotta stand up if you're not gonna go on your knees.
Yeah, we sitting down still, right? So I'm over here like, why do you keep doing this? Like
Stand up.
They do this thing all the whole service before they even play starts. So I'm like, yo, I'm over here like, she tell me because she started to realize that I wasn't, you know, rocking with everything. She's like, is this your first? I'm like, yeah. You could probably tell because I'm over here like, Jamil's looking at me like, I don't know, Jamil. I'm
The kids
trying to
don't
figure it
have to
out.
do it. The kids don't have to do it. It's for the adults.
Yeah, I know. Jamil looking at me like, mommy, they keep going. I'm like, oh, no, I don't even know what's going on.
But just the fact that she showed up,
Yeah.
because they wouldn't let me off work, and if I called out, I was gonna get written up.
And I was already off that day.
So she was like, "I'll go." So
I ain't had nothing planned.
I was like, you know what, that is dope. It's
I ain't had
outside of
nothing
her
planned.
comfort zone, and she still went and supported my little baby. So
Even though I showed up an hour earlier and I had to find something to do, and with the girl, I was there a whole hour early. Me and Jermaine went over there. They was like, it doesn't start yet. I'm like, Jermaine, let's go somewhere for an hour, kill some time, and come back. But yeah, it was cool though. They play was nice. They were cute.
It was. My mother was a whole she was the what you call them people that make costumes on set?
Oh yeah, cause she the one that did they little.
I didn't have time. I had to work, so she
made the costume.
She made the costume.
She made Ali a whole angel costume with feathers.
And the
shit.
boys, they had the little. She
was the whole costume designer.
Right?
yeah, she did 3. I was
I'm
like,
telling y'all, my baby daddy come through.
Yes,
girl,
yes.
come through, baby daddy.
She's talking about her mom, y'all. In case
my baby daddy come through.
My baby daddy come through. Come through.
I mean,
this
y'all,
time.
baby
Yes.
daddy was.
Okay. Okay. Shout out to Lewis because he showed up.
He did show up.
Okay.
He did.
But I was talking about
with his Santa outfit, Santa hat,
That's cute.
a Santa hat, and some Santa button-down shirt. I was like, look at
He did
him
good. He showed up.
doing it for the season.
Yeah.
But
Let's not mock people that try.
But any more go and also like Shantae was I'm like jumping off a few things she said like career-wise. I don't want to be as well in this same setting I'm in. I'll be stressed about just getting up to go to my job. Like it's just
Y'all give
it's
us
not for
anxiety.
me.
Y'all
Yeah.
giving us anxiety.
It's
And
just not
all
for
of us,
me.
even though we work for different companies. Well,
Yeah.
you two work for the same company, but I work for a different company.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be a happy job. Y'all supposed to be calling us to go on vacation.
And it's like we stressed because of you bringing on your little stupid ass stress that's not even stressful.
I feel like I'm dealing with cancer patients. I'm like, y'all, are you serious? Oh my God, they didn't give me I was supposed to be booked for 5 days and 4 nights. Sir, your confirmation email that we sent you a year ago say 4 days, 3 nights. I don't have nowhere to stay. I need y'all to book me an extra night. Sir, we ain't got no availability. You call it.
What should I do? I don't know. This is your reservation.
I mean, which means
Figure
you
it
can
out.
ask those questions, but the
But, yeah.
attitude behind it is
It's
not,
just
it's not
like-
really.
No, do not ask me those questions. Not the day before arrival and you going all the way to goddamn Hawaii, bitch. You should have been looked at your itinerary.
Well, see, that's different. It depends on the situation.
Yeah, it
Some
does.
places are
Y'all got a
better
lot.
with
Like this whole world has a lack of planning, and I don't understand how y'all
that.
work
And
like
a sense
that.
of entitlement.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
it's kind of like you almost forget that even when you go on a regular reservation site, whether it's for the company you work for or the company we work for, it's based upon availability. If it's not there, it's not there. It's the same setup. It's not different.
It's not.
Nobody's
That
holding
was so
nothing for
annoying.
you. Nobody, and
They told me I could get a room whenever I wanted. How could they know that? I mean, just
So-
use common sense.
in this whole big world where you have millions of people who may want to travel and go on vacation, you think that we're just gonna hold this up just for you?
Just for you.
Every day.
Every day until
Of
you
arrival
decide.
until you decide that you want
wanna
to check
travel.
in.
When there are people who would just be happy to just go where you're
I had a
going.
bitch from Guatemala curse me out the other day. I said, damn, she knows to speak some good ass English. And she was cussing me out in all English words. I said, damn.
She meant that shit.
I said, damn.
Yeah, it's stressful.
And you know what it is too? I'm gonna tell you what I really don't like. And I'm not racist. And I always say that because I feel like black people can't be racist anyway. But let's be real.
I feel like that too. I feel like we can't even be racist.
Yeah, we can't be racist.
I don't even feel like
we
we
can. We can be prejudiced, but we really ain't got the means to be racist. Let's be real. There's not enough.
We don't got that power.
Yeah, we ain't got enough power to be actual racist. So with that being said, I expect these people to be entitled. When these people call with that entitlement, I'm like, bitch, you know better. You know goddamn well. You know goddamn well that you should not be calling up here talking to people the way you talking. You know better. You know better.
Super
Shamika.
tantrums. Like, oh my goodness.
And then you live in Marcy Projects and 6F talking about,
Yo.
oh, this package was supposed to come with 2 bedrooms. No, it wasn't. And you live in 6F.
You don't even
You
probably
don't have 2 bedrooms.
That's what I'm saying.
Stop it. Just stop. Stop. Act y'all way. This what y'all. Hey, get to your goals, because I'm going to give them some goals for 2008. I'm going to give them some goals. Go ahead, babe. You tell us what your goals are. We're going to get them some goals. That's what we're going to do. That's how we're going to do that there.
She gonna give y'all some
goals that y'all need to add
Just
to
in
y'all
general.
list.
Yeah. Just for the general audience.
Man, get your pen and paper ready so you can write them
That's
down.
right.
Okay, so I'll go over. Were you done?
Yeah, I'm done.
I'll go over mine.
I only had 3.
So the same with how Shantae kind of introduced the goals and whatnot. I am a believer, so it's kind of shocking to people when they ask me if I do, because I do believe in like the power of the tongue, and sometimes I have to remind myself of that though, because I do a lot of self-reflecting, and sometimes when I do, I'm not careful of how I think about myself or how I speak, or how I speak about myself. So it's kind of shocking to people when I tell them like I actually think of stuff that I want to do, and I consider myself a visionary. So like I see some of the some of the things that I want to do, and I just go for it.
Yes, you do.
And I don't like write it down. I take the steps that I need to take in order to do what I'm seeing myself do.
I feel like people should also just make those realistic goals. Like people be making some exaggerated goals.
Think about like not limiting yourself.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
that as well.
That's what I'm speaking of. Like sometimes in doing the realistic, it doesn't mean that certain things are impossible, because like you said before, be careful of like your dreams and your goals. Because what somebody else may perceive as unrealistic, God may have made it realistic for you. And only God can speak to you about what your dream and the vision it is He has for you and why He brought you here on this earth. So, you got to kind of be protective of that, because I feel like that can be subjective. And whatever it is you have a dream about and whatever it is you see yourself doing, there are certain things that didn't come into fruition until a certain person decided to do it. A lot of people make fun of the person that like created electricity.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you can't do that, but it's here. Are we not doing it? You know what I mean? So you have to be protective of your dreams and the visions that God has given you.
Those are your babies too.
Exactly. Believe in yourself, because just because somebody else can't see it doesn't mean that it's unrealistic.
You gotta believe in yourself before you have somebody else.
And the power is in the tongue. Just keep in mind, be mindful of how you speak on yourself. Be mindful of how you think of yourself. And so, until this year, I never really actually wrote down, like physically, wrote down on paper goals that I've had. And I'm kind of excited about that, for this year, because I feel like, I know people, this is so cliche. I've never said this before a day in my life, but a new year, new me type thing.
I know, it's cliche, but
I've never said this before a day in my life. Like, trust me, anybody that knows me, no, I've never done that. But I really do feel like that this year. Like, I feel like, I talked to my god brother and, some other people about it. And, just like writing it down, I think is really powerful. I think, the written word is just as powerful as verbal. And so I'm really excited about the goals I have. I'm not going to get into details about, like certain things, because as you said, that's my baby, and I don't want nobody jinxing nothing, because you might be hating
but
I know
you want it,
So, but one of my goals, one of my goals for this year, there's a huge project that I'm working on, and one of my goals for this year is to complete that project, take my time, and actually, put everything into it that I have, so that it can become successful and be what I see it being. So that's one of my goals. And then another one, piggyback, I want to improve my credit, because I would like to buy a house someday. I don't know when. I don't even know if it's gonna be where I'm currently at, but I like to work on.
Make sure you're in a house that has a room for Jameer when I'm kicking him out.
I can't.
I guess that's just gonna be the kids' spare room.
Yeah, all of them going in there.
When they kick
2 bunk beds,
and yet they be asking me to have a baby for them. But it's
not like
room
for your kids. I'm talking about the rooms for the 2 bunk beds.
We can trade. I'll be happy to give you the preteens while I take the infant.
They want my baby in the next.
You could get some sleep.
Right? They sleep.
The infants don't sleep, so I will take the infant and.
Shantae not learning though.
I'm dead serious.
And then I was trying to tell Shantae, like, can we share the child? She not sharing with me, so I guess Hattie gonna have to just have more than one. That's it.
I can't.
Hey,
but that's
twins,
in the future.
Boy and girl.
I got the girl.
No.
I got 2 boys, so I trump you.
I don't want the boy.
She don't even want. She want to send Jameer.
Hey,
but
twins,
in the future.
Boy and girl.
I got the girl.
No.
I got 2 boys, so I trump you.
Okay. I don't want the boy.
She don't even want. She want to send Jameer. But that's one of them, improving my credit. And then another thing that I feel like I need to work more on. We have, as individuals, we have different talents and things that we're that God has possessed us with that we're like really good at naturally.
Yeah.
And one of the things I want to do is invest in those talents and those skills that I have. I've kind of been like slacking on that for a couple years, and this year I kind of want to do more when it comes to that. Those talents that He's given me, invest in it more, because I feel like it will help me to get out of where I am. Because right now where I am career-wise is not where I want to be, is not where I see myself. So I have like some work to do. And this year,
we all have come to the realization.
Yeah,
where we at?
It's not.
Ain't where it's at.
Exactly.
It's
so,
not.
You know, there's these talents and skills that I have, and I want to kind of invest more into that. And then, like you said, I want to build my finances. So, in saying that, is just more so of saving more. Like, I do a little bit, but not as much as I feel like I can. So I feel like I can do better in that area. So I do want to like focus on that as well. Invest more in my spiritual journey. I feel like I've slacked on that. And another goal of mine that I kind of have already jumped on. So in speaking, you know, to people about, you know, what it is I want to do and where I see myself, one of the things that has come up like more than once is just finding somebody that is doing what it is you want to do, and kind of seeing if they can like mentor you, or you know what I'm saying, like kind of guide you, because if you've never done it before, it kind of helps to like we said, it takes a village, right? So there's room out here for, you know, everybody. So I kind of like, I've already found that mentor, so I'm kind of like excited about that. And just, you know, secure these multiple bags. I got these talents, and God says your talents will make a way. And one of my talents is not talking on the phone all day. So, I mean, I can. I'm great at customer service. I've been in it for years, but it's not really a passion of mine. And I don't want to sit back when I'm older and be like, I actually didn't do what I had a passion for doing.
Yeah.
You know, I just did something I was good at. So, just, you know, securing the multiple bags. Investing in myself and speaking more, you know, highly of myself when it comes to that, and you know,
I'd rather be a professional twerker than talking on these phones.
I can't
with these customers.
Because
Lord,
she was working as a kindergarten teacher and she quit to twerk and make videos.
I was about to say, in this day and age, you could.
I'd rather just be a professional twerker and call it a day.
Those are mine.
Practice
so
my little butt cheek movements.
You know, drop them goals down there, put them in the comments.
I'm gonna give y'all some. I'm gonna give y'all some. Patty thought I was joking. I'm really dead ass gonna give y'all some. So, write this down. In 2019, we are going to try our best to not act like we're so entitled, because you're not entitled. So we're gonna stop acting like we're so entitled. If you are of a lighter persuasion, we are now going to use our privilege this year. Y'all laughing? I'm so serious.
I know you're serious. That's why I'm laughing.
Like we're not doing in the sense of entitlement. Nobody owes us anything.
Nobody. And that's everybody.
And the one thing about life is it's fair because it's unfair to everyone. That's the one thing about life. Life is not fair, but it is fair because it's not fair to everybody. So we're not gonna be entitled. We're not using our privilege for the lighter influenced people. Also this year we are taking care of ourselves, which doesn't, people have the misconception that self-care is selfishness. It's not selfishness. Selfishness is me. Everything is always about me.
Yeah.
That's different. That's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is learning the art of sometimes you're going to have to say no to preserve yourself. Sometimes you're going to have to back away from other people to preserve yourself, your own peace. Now, I'm not saying go out there and cut off all your family and friends, become a hermit and stay in the house all the time. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is at a certain age in life, you should be able to sit around and say, these things or these people are toxic and they're not conducive to who I am or what I'm trying to become.
In my life.
And they're not helping you grow or change in any positive way. So sometimes you have to get rid of them and you can love them from a distance, and that's okay. We're learning self-care this year. 2019, I don't want to hear nobody else saying or feeling like they're being dreamed by anyone else.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want any of y'all saying or feeling like you are just so exhausted with life. Let me tell you something about that job that you're stressing yourself out over.
Or that nigga.
Or we gonna take a step at a time. We gonna break it down. With that job that you're killing yourself for, guess what? If you die today or tomorrow, they're going to replace you. They're going to replace you. They'll replace you with a temp. They'll replace you maybe even with a permanent employee. But at the end of the day, ain't nobody permanent. And if that person quit or lose their job today or tomorrow, they replace them too. You are replaceable to a job. So let the job be replaceable to you. There's no more of us killing ourselves for these jobs that's paying $12, $13, $14, even $17, $18, $19 an hour. It is not worth your life.
No, it's not.
A paycheck is not worth your life. A paycheck is not worth your kids' lives. Now, I understand if you gotta do what you gotta do to make things work, but there should be no more. In 2019, we are not sacrificing ourselves for these little menial jobs.
Balance it out.
Yep.
Balance it out, or if it's really taking an effect on you, we talked about mental health earlier. If anything is taking that type of effect on you, you need to quit. You need to quit. Now don't go out and say Shantae told you to quit your job and now you homeless and ain't got no money. I'm not telling you that. I'm not telling you that. I'm telling you, if you feel like this job is not for you, you gotta get yourself in alignment with something else that's gonna be more conducive and leave that other shit alone.
Start searching. Do what you need to do to set.
Do your due diligence, okay?
So that you can.
But preserve your peace of mind. Take care of self. 2019, we not feeling entitled and we taking care of ourselves, right? We learning the art of saying no.
Mm-hmm. You're no good to anybody of your dream. You're no good to yourself.
You see this cup right here? Let me give you a perfect example. Jamaica cup is empty. Can she ever fill mine? No. She can never fill mine. You know why? Because there's nothing in hers. So if you're the type of person who like to help people, or you feel like you Captain Save-A-Ho, listen, you can't do nothing for nobody until your shit is in order.
Yep.
So 2019, focus on you.
Mm-hmm.
This is your year, your time to be great. Also, what we not doing in 2019, because I see it quite often, and it's been speaking to my heart. We not putting regular glue on lace fronts.
Wait, because it's speaking to my heart. I thought she was about to say something so serious.
Shantae!
Bruh!
I'm not fucking with you.
That black glue.
We not gonna tuck in the lace front.
We're not folding it under.
We're not gonna fold it under and just put it on our heads.
Listen here.
And leaving naps coming out in the front.
And men, we not shaming women for wearing these wigs, okay? First of all, you don't know why any woman is wearing a wig. You don't know what's going on. That's first. Second of all, even if it's nothing going on, if a bitch want to wear a wig, let her wear her wig and be great.
That's the beauty.
Some people don't even want to do their hair.
Facts.
You got no time.
Facts.
Not like, oh, I'm bald headed, so I'm gonna wear a wig. Nah, you don't want to do that.
Even if
A
you
lot of
want
women,
to
I was gonna say that's a misconception. A lot of women that I know that wear weaves and wigs, their hair is about just as long as the weave and the wig. So it doesn't.
And even if you bald, who cares?
Exactly. Like that's the beauty of being a woman, being able to do those kind of.
Y'all niggas be catfishing too.
Not only, yeah, that's facts, but a wig don't never. Let me tell you, let's be real. A wig does not change your appearance that much.
It don't.
It changes your confidence.
Yeah.
Cause I don't know about nobody else, but when I put on a new wig, I'll be like, look at that bitch, ain't she fine? yeah, I'm a whole new woman. So let us be great. Let us
Cause my little throwbacks, my little Meek Mills throwbacks.
Listen,
sometimes
and all
I ain't coming out there getting confident with them
them.
shits. I gotta have at least.
All women of all ethnicities wear them.
that's facts.
Yeah.
That's
It
facts.
ain't just black.
Let me tell you, my grandmother, growing up, my grandmother owned a wig business.
Or clip-ins.
And her business was out in it was in Brooklyn, New York, in Italian, it's mostly Italian and / Jewish area. All her customers was white. My grandmother ain't never sold a wig to a black lady. I ain't never seen it. First of all, her wigs is too goddamn expensive. She had like the real official joints, like them human hair wigs from back in the day. Them shit used to go for $500-600 a pop, and them white girls used to be in there spending it. You heard me? So I grew up seeing white women wear wigs. Black women wearing wigs is new to me. That's new to me because we was perming our hair before and wearing ponytails.
That was the most weaves that
Yeah,
was getting.
yeah. And then sew-ins became popular, so I saw sew-ins. But wigs, actual wigs, I didn't start seeing black women in wigs until I was an adult.
Or if it was a black, it was your old granny that had that little
with the church wig,
with the little throw on that she had on, barely brushed it, comb. It was just throw it on.
Stiff ass curl.
Yeah.
So
on a flip.
My grandmother wore wigs, but she had wigs, the expensive ones that the white people was wearing. So I didn't see bummy wigs growing up. So I'm not accepting bummy wigs from y'all hoes in 2019.
Shut up.
I'm not doing it. Not doing it. There's too many hair stores with too many sales. Like, even if you don't like to shop on websites, I don't like to buy wigs on websites. I want to feel the hair. I want to pull the hair. I want to see how much shedding comes with the hair. I want to see if the hair got baby hairs, if it's going to lay down. Right? I need to see, well, you can't see that when you buy hair online. So for me personally, I don't really buy hair online like that. But there's too many things out on the market for y'all still to be walking around with y'all hair raggedy. It's not okay. 2019, we're going to do better. If you need information on wigs and where to buy wigs from, inbox me on Facebook.
And also, don't put some wigs on your forehead.
Don't put them on your forehead. Follow your hairline.
Yeah.
That's what
Them
the
shits on your forehead, we know you got a wig.
I mean,
you got braids coming out from right here.
Matter of fact, I said I was gonna start doing tutorials. I'm gonna help y'all out. I'm gonna help y'all. I'm gonna go one step further to help y'all with y'all 2019 goals. I'm gonna do a couple tutorials.
2019 goals she gave y'all.
I'm gonna do tutorials on how to put your lace on right, and I'm gonna do a tutorial on how to draw your eyebrows. Cause y'all eyebrows aggravate me too.
Alright, look out for that.
So,
and anybody who may sell them, if you want to send them our way.
If you want to send, I will be more than happy to test your product and give an actual review on it. So, send me your stuff.
But those are your goals in addition to whatever other goals you have.
Yes. And men, for my men, stop wearing white socks with black sneakers. That's what we not doing.
That's a pet peeve of hers if you don't shut up about
that. Every time she gotta mention about the white sock, black sneaker.
Oh my God.
Don't do it. It's disrespectful to your ankles.
But yes.
All right.
So that's it on the 2019 goals, guys. Let us hear from you. As always, we'd like to hear from you. So. For this episode, we just kind of wanted to invite you into our living room. I say that because I think it makes it feel more, you know.
Yeah, I feel you.
Intimate. But
anyway, obviously.
And we just wanted to talk about some maybe like TV shows or like movies that we've watched and give like our yay or nay to it. Maybe you should check it out. Some of them you probably already heard of. You want to tell what everyone's you've been watching?
Lately, I just been watching kind of old shows, but like new shows that I've been watching. Y'all watch The Last OG?
Yes.
I watched that. They only got like one season of that.
You have not watched it? It's with Tracy Morgan and Tiffany Haddish.
Oh, yes.
I
did see that.
Yeah.
That was funny.
That was a funny one.
I hope they have a season 2.
Yeah.
It was funny.
That was
well put together. I like it.
That's still on Netflix if anybody want to watch that.
The Last OG.
The Last
we
OG.
likes that. That's a consensus from all of us.
Yeah, that was good.
I laughed my ass off.
And then there's the weirdo show,
Which was good.
The Stalker.
I mean, if you're into suspense,
Shantae don't like it, but
it's not that I don't like it. It just mimicked too much stuff that I've seen in real life. So I was like, not sure. I don't even want to watch this shit. It's bringing me flashbacks.
Gotcha. But if you're into suspense or thrillers, it's a really good show.
Homeboy is crazy. Okay?
He's a weirdo.
Homeboy is crazy, and I dated a few of him.
Anyway.
Netflix is doing it.
Netflix is doing it. Well, Last OG came on, TV, whatever, but nowadays everybody just stream.
Right?
Last OG is a Netflix original.
No, it came on TBS.
Did it really?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it was cussing and shit though.
Girl, you know how TV's changed.
I don't watch real TV, so I wouldn't even know.
So like you said, I stream you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So, but
most of everything I do is streaming.
Give that another season.
No, you was a Netflix original.
Oh, you know the you know how they have Blackish.
You was not a Netflix original either.
It's not. Where did that come from?
Lifetime. They didn't renew it, but it got picked up on Netflix.
So because Netflix booming up. Oh.
Wow, I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
Because
if you probably seen that shit do seem like a Lifetime show.
It does, but it was just like
Lifetime Element.
Yeah,
It was well put
Lifetime.
together.
It was Lifetime, and then they did not want to continue doing the show.
So they gave it to
They
Netflix.
sold the first season to Netflix, and Netflix wants to keep it going.
Oh.
Did they ever air it on Lifetime?
Yeah.
It didn't do well. It got like not even.
Because who the fuck watches
low
Lifetime?
ratings.
I watch the little
midget.
midget people on Lifetime.
But our generation is not a Lifetime movie generation. Our
Yeah.
generation is a Netflix generation.
That's true.
My mom is a Lifetime movie.
Oh, well, Netflix
Yeah.
got Netflix on it, but okay.
Wow, I didn't even know that.
What else
they
you
have
watch?
Netflix on it.
Another good show. You know how Blackish got the daughter from Blackish.
Yeah.
Have you started watching her?
I watched a couple of episodes, and it's actually not bad
Really?
for like supposed to be like a teen kind of
Yeah.
show, not
Kind of
really
like
adult.
A different world with
It's
the Cosby.
yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
That's how I thought about it. Like, oh, different world from the college. It's like 2019 version of that.
Cause I love Blackish.
Yeah.
It took me a minute to get into it, but
And I didn't even watch it. Khalid told me about it. I'm like, I don't even know if I want to watch this. It's like just the daughter. Like, I don't even really like her like that.
Right.
But it's not. To be honest, she's supposed to be the main character. But the other girls that's in it boost that shit up. They be lit. So I like it. It's
okay,
nice.
so it really is kind of like a different
Yeah.
world. 'Cause you know how like Denise went over to a different world.
And
with
she
the
wasn't
other
the main
characters.
character.
Yeah.
She was trash anyway. I didn't like her either. So
You're not gonna talk about Mama Denise.
You know,
like
talking
that.
about Miss Bonet.
womanish.
Grownish.
Grownish, that's what it is.
Grownish.
Grownish,
But I
yeah.
call it
Freeform,
teenish.
right?
That's what I call it.
Freeform.
Yeah, it's
It's
on
on
Freeform.
Freeform.
But
Okay,
it's
I'll
on
check it
Hulu.
It's on Hulu too. 'Cause
It's on Hulu, so you can watch it on Hulu streamers. You know?
I have to check it out because I love Blackish. I think it's
Yeah,
very like
Grownish, that's what it is.
it's so like needed for our
Yeah, and the
Oh,
colorism
wow.
episode, y'all watched that
I
one?
haven't seen that one, but I heard about it.
Watch the colorism episode if anybody
This
watched
lady,
it.
oh girl, the young one,
The young one, she killing it this
I seen
year.
that episode of them when she got her first period. I was like, yo, I'm about to go through this.
I
I'm
love
not
her.
ready.
I love her.
She
Yeah,
got
I
that
like
movie
it.
coming out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She killing it
That's one of
this
the
year.
movies I'm excited to see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As far as
What's
like
the
that
name of it?
category.
Oh my god.
I think it's called.
Little something.
Yeah.
When she was an adult,
Yeah.
and then she, you know, she kind of changed into
they
being
just
a
call it
kid.
Littles. Is it
Littles, I think. I'm about to look it up right
Something
now.
like that.
Yeah, that's definitely a movie. Isn't it coming out this month supposedly?
I think it's coming
It's
out
called
March.
Little.
Yeah,
Oh, Little.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, that movie definitely.
Release date April 12th.
Oh, so it's April. Okay.
I can't wait for that to come.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna watch that. So that's the few shows I've been watching.
I'm a
lately.
weirdo.
I've been
watching
having.
weird shit.
Yeah.
So we probably can relate because like you was one of them that I watched, and then as far as like movies, I haven't really watched any movies lately.
Yeah.
But I did watch. I just finished Abducted in Plain Sight. So if you're somebody who likes documentaries, which I am,
I ain't
you
watched
call
that
me a
yet.
weirdo. I do
'Cause
like watching stuff.
I've been
like that.
seeing the little. Memes,
I love
the little-
documentaries.
I do too.
This documentary is gonna piss you off.
Yeah,
Just so you know.
it does.
If you got
The
real,
picture
if
pissed
you
me
got,
off.
if you got common
Like,
sense,
yo.
it's gonna piss you off. But you're gonna be. It's one of them shits where you be like, I can't believe this, but you can't stop watching it.
It's like you can't believe it happened.
Like you just can't believe
and
it.
you
Like,
don't
how long
believe the
is it?
story. It's not even that long.
It's not that long.
Because you know some documentaries have more than one.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like an hour for each one. It's not that long.
Going to them.
It's like maybe
Like
about
Surviving R. Kelly.
an hour and a half or something like that. Which I did see that. And
Yeah.
what
I
else
think the
have
whole
I
world's
watched?
seen that.
Yeah. That could be that. We can go deep into that. Yeah.
That's
That'll be a
another
topic
story.
for another time.
Yeah, another
Yeah.
episode.
Probably a whole episode to take that topic.
Oh, and then if you're like me and you're into, you know, like the old like vintage shows that you know they're kind of like bringing back to the forefront. One show that I did watch, who I really love, and I can't wait for the next season, is Sabrina on Netflix. It's
That was good.
really good.
Oh yeah.
It's not like
It's not like
Sabrina
the
that we grew
Sabrina
up
that-
though.
no.
That's-
It's like a
dark.
scary-ish, yeah, a dark.
It's dark.
It's
It's
dark.
very dark.
It's almost
Yeah.
like the real.
I forgot
real.
about that
It was like the
show.
one with
I watched that,
Was
yeah.
like more catered to kids, and,
And
this,
this
one is
one
like
is-
the real. You
Yeah.
know, like
I still
the
think
real
it's catered
witch.
to kids, but it ain't catered to like.
it's not
Little
fairy
kid.
telling.
Yeah, it's not fairy tale-ish. It's not like it's dark.
It's not comedy because the other Sabrina was more comedy. It was
Yeah.
like funny parts in there. We was laughing.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
But
They
it's
was doing
really
some
good.
goofy
They
shit.
even have a special for like Christmas
holidays.
time.
I didn't
Yeah.
like it the first episode. I'm like, yo, this shit ruined my childhood. But then I got into
It changes your adulthood though. It did ruin your child. It do ruin your childhood. It do.
Then I got into it. I'm like, okay.
I loved it.
it's
That
good.
first episode, I was like, okay, I see what they
The
do.
first episode,
By
I
the
was like, I
time you
didn't want to
finish
watch
the
that.
season, you a whole grown woman. You a whole grown woman. Cause
It's really good. I can't wait for the I can't wait for the second season though. It's really good. They even have a holiday
like right in my eye.
And
Oh,
then
my God.
what else have I watched lately? I can't think of anything else. Now I will say what I'm excited for. One is the little movie, and then you have Captain Marvel that's coming out.
Oh yeah, that's
Um,
coming out in March.
Game of Thrones. I've been rewatching. You know, bitch.
I don't watch that.
I will watch that a million times. It doesn't
I
matter.
know.
I've been
Facts.
binge watching it just to like get me through till y'all come out with the new season because I've been missing it. But April, Game of Thrones. Can't wait for that. And then I haven't really been watching anything else.
I've been watching a lot of throwbacks, to be honest.
I've been watching. I
Your
watched
Little Brothers.
the Ted Bundy tapes.
I started that.
I didn't watch
I can't
You
wait.
finished it?
I finished it. Let me tell you something. I'm an idiot, right? Because I literally was sitting there, and y'all know, if anybody knows or has done research on Ted Bundy, y'all know that he got apprehended down here in Florida. So, as they showing clips of him in jail, I'm like, that place look mad familiar. Do all Florida state prisons look exactly alike? Because that shit looked mad familiar. Like, I've been there. I've seen that place before. And then they said the name of the prison. I was like, I know I wasn't going crazy. It made me reevaluate my life because I'm like, I sat in that visiting room. I sat in the same fucking visiting room as a serial killer. And one of my homeboys said to me, Shantae, you probably been in the club with serial killers and you ain't even know.
Right.
But that's different. That's different. Like, I actually, like, sat in a room that, like, my ass could have been in the same chair as a fucking serial. That's wild to me. Like, that really is. But anyway, it's a good documentary, and it comes out. It came out already. It's on Netflix. Mm-hmm. It's the Ted Bundy confession tapes or whatever. He confessed to over 30 murders. Now, with that being said, they just had the Sundance Festival, and your boy Zac Efron with his cute ass played Ted Bundy, and a lot of people were really upset. Like, oh, y'all trying to make Ted Bundy like a sex symbol. Low key, Ted Bundy
He
was
an attractive guy, and they said that
he was attractive. He was charismatic. He was not what you would normally. That the Sundance Festival already happened, so that movie technically is already out. Now, where they gonna air it at? I don't know. I'm trying to follow and see. I don't know if Netflix is gonna pick it up.
Somebody's gonna pick it
Or
up.
what? Yeah, we gotta see who's gonna pick it up. But I cannot wait to watch Zac Efron play him. This is really gonna be like a test of his true acting skills, which I think is pretty dope.
Yeah, I do too.
I like to see.
I was about to say he did grow from
growing up from High School Musical.
I was about to say High School Musical.
Even Vanessa what's her name, Hudgens?
Yeah.
She was
in
involved
Rent
as well. She
Yeah.
did a really good job in Rent.
She did an awesome job in Rent. I guess musicals are her calling though.
Yeah.
Because I hear that that's not the first one that she's done.
No, she did Grease.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, she was in Grease too. Also, another thing that I've been watching, I watch my novelas. Okay, I've been watching Brujas Siempre. If you like novelas or if you like weird witchcraft type storylines,
House of Flowers.
I haven't watched it yet.
That one is good.
But if you like, to follow a long storyline, if you like to see like Black history in Spanish speaking countries, like if you're Afro Latina and you want to connect with your roots, this is a good show to do that. Give you a heads up.
It's on Netflix?
It's on Netflix. On Netflix it's called how you say Brujas Siempre in English? Always a Witch. That's what it's called on Netflix. With that being said, the title of it on Netflix is in English. That show is all Spanish. It has subtitles. So if you're not the type of person that like to sit and do subtitles, that's not the show for you. I'm a weirdo. Like I said, I like weird stuff.
I watch Korean dramas, so
I will sit and I will watch novelas. I will sit and watch. It's only in Spanish. There's no English to it.
I be knowing some of the Korean words.
And when they do say something in English, you be like, what? Because it throws you off.
Right, like where that come from?
check the settings for it, cause sometimes like if it be like that, they have like you gotta go into the audio part and they got English there. No, you never.
Why you want to ruin it?
I mean, my Spanish is a little, I ain't brushed yet. You ain't polished on the Spanish.
That's
You
but
just
they
read.
got subtitles.
Nah, I got.
It's like the Bollywood
I
movies.
like the action. I can't be screaming and trying. Oh, this bitch casting a spell. Oh, my bad.
I can't fucking do it.
Brian's stupid. Okay.
Our co-producer / cameraman brought up a very good point. He said maybe if you change the settings, it could be in English. I don't know.
Check it
I
out,
speak
but-
enough Spanish to where I could get by and read the subtitles and know everything that's going on. Even if I miss a scene, like sometimes I'll be braiding the kid's hair, so I'm not really looking at the screen. I can still kind of follow along. If your Spanish ain't that great, then you may want to see about if you could turn it into English. I'm not sure. I don't know nothing about that. I don't touch buttons. All I push is play. That's pretty much.
I believe it, cause
Shantae
Shantae technology.
She already
Which is crazy because I can hack shit though. But like I can get into your Facebook and I can get into your Instagram and your Snapchat. I can get into that kind of stuff. But when it comes to just I don't know.
So all I do is press play.
All I do is practice. Also, let me see. So that was the Ted Bundy tapes, Bruja Siempre, and then
Oh, go ahead, finish yours.
it's something else I watched. How do you made me forget? Go ahead.
Sorry. I hope you think of it. I'm sorry. I just thought of something in my head and it was like, oh, I've been watching that. So this is for people who like Ratchet TV, because I do. It's funny, and I'm just not gonna be ashamed to say that I watch Ratchet TV.
I watch
just
Ratchet
do.
TV too.
So with that being said, one of the shows that I've been put up on, well, there's two of them that I consider like very ratchet, but it's funny. Like you can miss
Isn't
this
that
shit up,
dancing?
but it's crazy how this shit is like reality. So one of them is called Love After Lockup. And
I ain't watched that.
this
I ain't watched that. What's that on?
you got season 1 and season 2.
What's that
Watch
on?
it. What is it on? It's on Annie.
Nah, it's on WeTV.
On WeTV. Yep, it's on WeTV.
They got the first.
The first season is out.
Yeah, I think you find the first season on Hulu or they got it on the streaming shit.
Yeah, because the first season is out. They're on the second season now.
Okay, and it's called what?
Love After Lockup.
Love
So this
After
is literally
Lockup.
people. For the most part, there's
That
only
was
one
in
person.
love?
There's only one person who was on the show where she knew the person before he got locked up, and she kind of just held him down until he got out. There's only one person on the show so far that is like that. Everybody else
They met in
has
prison.
met in prison, either on inmate.com or whatever, and they have
Inmate.com.
developed.
Yes, that's a real
They,
thing.
I know.
or inmate beauties, or like, girl, yes, it's crazy, it's funny. And it's so crazy that you kind of like laugh at these people's expenses, because this one guy on there who met this one lady who pretty much was scamming niggas. Like, oh, if you pay my restitution, I'll be out and I get to come see you. And I don't know how these people are getting these cameras and shit up into the jail cells, but bitch was just posing, half naked, sending them all over. Girl, this man has spent almost, how much? Like almost $1 million on this woman.
And she in jail.
Nah, she said she made almost $1 million.
She made almost $1 million, but a lot of money. The one guy that she's with right now has spent like $90,000 on her, like alone, just him.
In jail. She
And
in jail.
he's like this pathetic dude, like for real. Like he's like, I just want to find somebody that really loves me. Like, dude, she ain't attracted to you, but he didn't propose to her, and like, girl, met the daughter, and the daughter
Where
was
was
like,
this shit when I was in jail?
girl, like,
I could have had a whole bag.
like, seriously, like, meeting these people, and when you get out, we got these plans. When you get out, we gonna get married, we gonna set up, girl. Like, you have to see each story. There's one story where old dude got 2 of them. And both the girls are on the
It's
show
like-
and don't even know.
It's like the last OG when that girl came looking for his ass.
Oh, the big girl!
Except all she wanted was sex.
Yes.
These people want more.
Oh yeah, she did. All she wanted was
She
sex.
was like,
said-
alright, I'm done, I'm out.
Right.
Yeah.
After she got her
She
food,
left
was
him. She
done.
was like, I'm good.
These these people want to build a actual family with these people.
Oh no.
Nah,
And
they overdoing
it's
it.
like you're not even thinking about the fact that they then just got out of prison. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't know how you're gonna be when you get out. I need some freedom, some time to figure me out. Like
They don't care.
I'm not about to just jump into marrying you. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Girl, it's funny. It's sad and funny at the same time. So you guys gotta look that up. It comes on Fridays. Catch up on season 1 on WeTV. And then there's another one that I just got like put up on that I'm catching up on. I'm not even watching like the current season of it, but 60 Days In. Where they have
I've seen the previews for it.
yes, now that's an interesting show. They have these they put about like 6 to 8 people inside of a jail, and they're volunteering to go in for 60 days. And it's pretty much trying to help prison reform. So they like even people that work in the jail cells don't even know that these people are not actual inmates. And the only people that know are like the sheriff that's over it, and maybe like his closest confidant or something like that. So they like give them tips on how to be when they're in there, and you're seeing like these like inmates and how they're living and some of the stuff that they do, and like it's insane.
Okay, I'm gonna watch that
So
one too.
those 2 shows, I'm telling you,
I ain't know about those 2.
It's
So you've been watching a couple of jail shows.
6. Well, yeah, those 2 are jail. But 60 Days In, what station is that on? It's on 80.
Yeah.
80.
I usually don't watch jail shows because I already live that shit. If it's real,
I'll be
if it's
watching
like,
it.
If it's like real jail stuff, I don't watch it because I'm
Well,
like,
see, Love After Lockup doesn't like film inside the jail. It's like the
that I'll
aftermath.
watch.
But
like,
if you don't
real
like
life-
60 Days In, might not be something. you
Yeah,
wanna watch.
I don't like real life. I like
Yeah,
jail
I'll
stuff.
be watching the prison documentary at work.
No, I don't like to watch them.
This shit
By
is
the
funny
way,
though. It's like reality TV in jails.
What's the name of the show you were talking about? Always a Witch?
Yeah,
Yeah, they do got the English audio on there. You just got to go into the settings and change it.
that mean it ain't gonna line up with the words. It's gonna be like watching a kung fu movie.
No, they record they record every.
You just talking about like Bruce Lee?
Yeah.
But that's back in the day.
You must die.
I can't fucking tell you something. No, but that's back in the day. This is like 2019.
I don't know because I see some movies on Netflix that you could change
You
it
right.
to the English.
What
and
was
it-
that
It's
show?
not them actually
That was
speaking
like
English.
based
though.
in like.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah,
It
you're right.
does.
All right, so
okay.
and then here's the other shows I've been watching. Now you don't want to come on, stop playing with me. I hate this phone. I'm really upset with myself on this one because it's actually 5 seasons in already, and they just came out with a new season for it. They just started season 5, and this is on Netflix as well. It's called Grace and Frankie. If you have not watched it,
It's good.
Yeah,
it is funny as hell.
Yeah, that's
As you
funny.
scroll, you scroll. Bubblegum was funny.
I watched 2 episodes of my
You talking about the black girl?
Yeah.
That was funny.
That shit was
It's kind of weird, but it's funny.
That shit was hilarious. Okay, but anyway,
You gotta be lit when you watch it, though,
Grace
to
and
be honest.
Frankie.
Because I was falling on the ground.
Grace and Frankie, you probably will scroll right past it because they always put them 2 old white ladies on the front, and I'm like, yep, that don't apply to me.
Yeah.
Keep it moving.
But
But
you-
my sister,
Watch the clip.
she's been off because of the government shutdown or whatever. So she's been catching up on all her shows, and she posted it on Facebook and was like, "Ooh, new season of Grace and Frankie, I can't wait." So I'm like, "Grace and Frankie, why that sound familiar?" And when I looked on Netflix, I was like, "That's that show I always scroll right past." I've been asleep as fuck.
It's good.
That
I
shit
watched it
is
too. I watch it too. It's good.
Hilarious. I'm still on season 1 because
It's
I'm binge
about
watching.
basically
And when we finish today, I'm gonna go continue to watch it.
2 best friends.
They
husband.
wasn't okay. It's
They was
there was
business
2
partners.
business partners
They was business partners.
and they wives.
Yeah.
The 2 business partners left their wives for each other,
Yes.
but they old and they conservative white people, and they gay. And we talking after 20 plus years of marriage.
They was sick. Yeah.
They've been
Messing around. with
messing
it.
around the
Yeah.
whole time. So this is them coming out,
Wait, what episode
leaving their
they-
wives.
They talk about this in the first episode?
Yes.
Yes. The first episode you get all of that out.
Yeah, you get all the tea from it.
Yeah, the first episode you get the whole tea.
Basically, the rest of the season is them following the journey of what happens
Their
after
relationship,
they come
yeah.
out the closet.
Oh.
with their family
with
and
their
the
family,
relationship.
with the kids,
Yeah.
with the grandkids.
Because they got kids
It's
and
a lot.
everything.
It's a really good show.
It
It
is.
really is.
Yeah, don't spoil
The
it.
houses.
Yeah, we
Look
ain't,
at Brian.
yeah, we ain't, trust me, we ain't spoiling it.
Yeah.
And
they
it's funny.
show that in the clip. Even if you watch the clip on Netflix, they show that whole.
Oh, okay.
It tells you in the
Scenario.
scenario and the
Yeah.
synopsis what the show is about.
Yeah.
All right, so that's one. So those, and it's like I said, it's 5 seasons in. So if you one of those people who like to sit all day and binge watch, perfect one for you, especially if you like to laugh, because that shit is funny. Another one that I just started watching, I'm only on episode 5, is Sex Education.
I
Let
saw
me tell you
Yeah.
something.
Is it
Let me
good?
tell you something. Let me give y'all a warning, okay? I saw Sex Education, was like, maybe this is something I could watch with the kids. Nope, the fuck, it's not.
No, it's not. It's
Do
not
not.
kid friendly.
Do not turn on this movie. I mean, this show in front of your children. Do not. From the very first, I got 45 seconds in and turned it off because I was ashamed to watch it in front of my mama. She was like, "Oh, that show was good. You want to watch Sex Education?" I was like, "Oh, okay. Let me give it a shot." I turned it on. It was like, I was like, "Oh, wait."
It's an actual show or
It's
like a documentary?
It's a show.
It's a
Okay.
show.
It's a script.
It's a show. It's a
Yeah,
scripted
it's a
show.
scripted show.
And it's good and it's funny as hell, but from the very beginning, it starts off raunchy
She
as
said,
fuck.
"Let me
Does it
turn
remind
this
you
off."
of, the animated show with Jordan Peele? Does it remind you of that?
Big Mouth?
Yeah, does it remind you of Big Mouth or?
It kinda, but not really.
Like in a
'Cause I love Big Mouth.
Because
Okay,
Big
okay,
Mouth is
okay.
kind
So
of
not-
like in a different
To
way.
not
kinda-
give away too much of the show, basically, it's a teenage boy. His mom is a sex therapist, and he becomes a sex therapist at the school on the low,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
and that's his
Okay.
little side hustle.
Okay.
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 So when it starts off, the whole show, you gotta remember, it's called Sex Education. Literally, the whole show is about sex,
Yeah.
and it's a lot of scenes in that are not
For like children.
not for kids. Bro, I'm telling you, I'm a grown woman with 3 kids, and I blushed watching it in front of my mom. I was like, I can't watch this. You sitting next to me. I can't do this. And the scene was too long. It was like a whole 45 minutes. I'm like, it feels like I'm watching soft porn with my mom. No, turn it off. I'll wait till you go.
She said, "Turn it off."
She was like, I already watched this part. Well, can I fast forward? No, because then you're not gonna know what's happening. Okay, turn it off.
I can't fucking tell.
Look, we're not gonna do that. So, but
She's
it's
like,
really
you
good
can
show.
watch it, it don't matter. That's what my mom be doing too. I be like,
Netflix
Mom, I don't want to watch it with you.
Oh, and Netflix added the what's the name of
Netflix
it?
popper.
The assassination of Gianni Versace. So if you're into like 90s pop culture, you know that Gianni Versace was assassinated back in the 90s by serial killer Andrew Cuomo. That's his name? Andrew Cunanan. Cunanan, that was his name. If you have not watched that, it is chronicled. It's the same producers that did the O.J. Simpson.
Oh, for real? Because I love that documentary.
That it was like
That
the
documentary gets an
show.
award from me.
It was like a show / documentary. You know what I'm talking about? Where Cuba Gooding Jr. played
Oh,
OJ.
I didn't like that one.
It's like that, but it's for Versace. So,
Gotcha.
but if you don't remember the full story, it's a good thing to watch.
I like the
It was-
ESPN.
No.
That documentary.
No,
was
this is
bomb.
not a documentary. This is like
Like a
It's more so
show.
like a
Docu-series.
acting it out.
docu-series kind
Yeah,
of thing.
there
Yeah,
you go.
Gotcha. Okay.
and it's actors. It's not the actual people, but it was really good. Let me think of anything else I've been watching. Let me see. I watched a series of unfortunate events.
I love
That
it.
last season was pretty good. I didn't like the end, but that's for you to judge.
I mean, if you into that and that was like part of your childhood, it's a good one to watch.
Yeah, it was good. It was good. Like I said, the only thing I didn't like was the last thing. Oh, this is a big one for me because I want how we talked about Bird Box and made the whole world watch Bird Box, and Netflix made billions of dollars off of Bird Box because we talked about Bird Box so much. I want us talking about this show with Killer Mike.
Yes.
What show?
Trigger warning with Killer Mike on Netflix.
I didn't watch
It's
that.
out. Watch it. Watch it. Watch it.
I didn't watch
If you don't watch none of the shit I just told you about, if all that shit is like whatever to you, watch Trigger Warning with Killer Mike, okay? I don't care if you white, I don't care if you black, I don't care if you Asian, Hispanic, whatever walk of life you are from, you need to watch it because
Yeah.
we
I ain't
are
watched that.
not aware.
I haven't seen it yet, but I.
What is it
I
about?
wanna
It,
watch it.
it is a like he does different things each episode, so there's more than one episode. the first episode I saw a clip that made me want to watch it. And from the first episode, he did a thing where for the 3 days that he was going to this concert, it was 3 days leading up to this major concert. He would only shop, only do business with black-owned businesses, black-owned company. So if the car was not black-owned, like actual car made by black people or black-owned company, he couldn't do it. He couldn't. It was like so eye-opening. That's another thing I need to put on your list for y'all 2019 goals. We're going back to the 2019 goals. Shop local businesses. Support your friends' hustles.
Yep.
And stop asking for a discount. You're not really supporting if you're asking for a discount.
If you're asking for a discount, that's come on, guys.
You have to understand, if somebody is selling a shirt and it's just them and they're independent and it is $30, support that. Because to buy that shirt and have that manufactured, it costs more than that.
Yeah.
So
we trying to be, come on, guys. Honestly, it's 2019. Everybody is trying to go into business for themselves. We starting to realize that working for the man ain't working for us. And with that being said, we can't do that without the support of our own community. Yeah. Even just with this show, we ask, you don't have to spend no money to watch us live. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to spend no money to go back and watch our videos. Let YouTube be the ones that have to come out of pocket for us. All we asking is for y'all to subscribe, view, click, like, and share our shit. And it's like pulling teeth to get that done. And that's free.
That ass.
You feel what I'm saying? So 2019, we supporting our own. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not saying don't support white businesses, because all I'm saying is support locally. Support locally. So if you can buy from local chains, buy from local chains. If you can buy from small business owners, buy from small business owners. Walmart is cool and all that, but Walmart took the mom and pop stores out of business, and the everyday average worker now, instead of making money for themselves, is making money for Walmart and not making money for their family.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Y'all work for $1 billion companies. I work for $1 billion company. We ain't making that kind of money.
Right. So for those of you who call us and be like, oh, we'll put that in your pocket, it don't go to us.
Yeah, they ain't coming in my account.
It don't go to me. Okay?
It don't come to us.
It don't make my paychecks fatter or lesser.
Yep. Nope. I'm just doing my job.
We just here.
Exactly. My motto on my desk, I'm just here. Literally.
That's literally it. They be like, hey Shantae, how's it going today? I'm here.
Right?
I'm here. That's what you can answer for me.
With the shrug shoulder.
But seriously, that show was eye-opening just from the first episode alone, to see such a struggle for him to find a black-owned business, a black-owned school, a black-owned grocery store. Like, 2019, we supporting local.
Okay.
That's what we doing.
Jot it down.
We putting that on the list.
Write it down.
All right, guys.
But enough of us.
Right?
Thank you for tuning in and being so faithful and loyal. We love you. As always, drop the comments. We will
comment,
like, share all of that. Subscribe
for free.
Any ideas that you might have, just
for free.
Throw them our way.
Send it
for free.
We'll have our social medias on here for you guys to take a look at, and we'll see you guys next time.
I want to give one special shout out to all the people who have inboxed us, either together or individually, saying, when are you guys coming back? We love you guys. We appreciate you guys. Millions of kisses to all of y'all. We miss y'all too.
Don't stop the show. Okay, well, thank you.
We love y'all.
We love all the support.
Like my parents, Johnny, we gonna do it again.
We doing something here.
We gonna make it. Listen, we gonna do what we do. You know? So y'all follow us Mondays. We back. You already know what it is.